Hey team, hope you had a great weekend. Welcome to another week of HomeWODs. All right, I think we're into week 9 now. Yeah, week 9. Today we have a very much squat focused session. All right, we're going to break it into 2 parts, so let's dive into it. Part 1 is going to be 12 minutes in total, okay? And what we're going to do is break that up into 4 3-minute windows. Now we're going to give you some work to complete in that 3 minutes. Once you've got it completed, you just rest in the remaining time. All right, so what that's going to be is we're going to take on the wall sit today. Now I'm going to demo it in a second, but what we're looking for is to accumulate 1 minute in a wall sit. When you've accumulated that 1 minute, you're then going to complete 20 goblet lunges, okay? Now the wall sit, if we're not quite there yet with the 1 minute unbroken, that's totally fine. You can break that up into as many sets as you need to, but your rest period doesn't count towards your minute. You need to accumulate 1 minute in the position, then you can move on to those lunges, and then you can rest in that remaining time. So it might take you a little bit longer than a minute. That's totally fine, just base that on where you currently are. All right, so let's talk about that wall sit. What we're looking for is gold standard would be feet in a pretty good squat position. Normally we would squat a barbell. We're going to get up against the wall, we can use the hands. And ideally, we're looking for the legs to be at that nice 90-degree angle with the shins nice and vertical. And we're just going to hang out here, okay? Make sure we're nice and active through the glutes. Good posture against the wall as well. And we're just going to hang for that 1 minute. Now, if we're not quite here yet, we can scale this back, of course. All we do is we just come up the wall a little bit. We can use the hands for assistance as well. All right, so we can just hang out there. Now, if you're on the other end of the scale and holding that 1 minute here doesn't feel too challenging, you can base it after one set. All we're going to do is grab some load. So we can grab that dumbbell, hold it in a goblet position, and we're just going to do the same wall sit. All right, again, legs here, and just hang out with that weight, accumulate that 1 minute. Cool, so when you've done your minute, what we're looking for is to go into 20 lunges. Now the goblet position, the same as you just said there, dumbbell works, kettlebell works, bar works, basically anything at all we can hold in a kind of front rack position. So we're going to take that weight, front rack, hands underneath. We're going to go forward lunges. Back knee touches the floor, and then stand it up. All right. If you're feeling you want to switch up a bit, no bar, we can do reverse lunge as well. So we do the same thing, knee touches the floor, and then stand up. Cool, so that's going to be our part 1, guys. Out of breath doing that. We're looking for the 1 minute sit, and then the 20 reps in the 3 minutes, rest in the remaining time. So yeah, part 1, get into that. Make sure we're warmed up efficiently with the squat, some squat therapy, make sure the hips and the knees are ready to go. Practice that wall sit if you're going to scale up or scale down. Figure that out and then get into that part 1. Should be pretty challenging in the back end. Again, make sure you get that wall sit right and then a manageable load where we can probably go unbroken on all the lunges. All right, so when we've completed that, we are now on to part 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to take on a classic rep scheme of the 21-15-9. However, we're going to bookend that 21-15-9 with the same workout on either side. All right, so what that's going to be is we're going to start with a Tabata. And the Tabata is going to be air squats with a hold. Now the hold's really important here because that's what makes it really challenging. Our Tabata, which we're very familiar with, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. The 20 seconds work is going to be max air squats. But your rest time is going to be in the bottom of the squat. All right, so remember a few weeks back we did that max squat hold. We should all be pretty familiar with it. Now we're going to do it under a little bit of fatigue. Okay, so smash as many squats as you can in the 20 seconds and then sit in the bottom, rest there. Next work period, you just get going. And you're going to count your total reps through the whole 8 rounds of the Tabata. When that finishes, and I mean as soon as it finishes, you're then into the workout. All right, now the workout's going to be 21-15-9 of hang squat cleans and burpees over the object as fast as you can. All right, no time cap on that. You can get through that. Once you get through the 21-15-9, you're then going to hit the same Tabata air squats. All right, and your goal there is to try and get as close as you can to your original score in the first part, okay? So that's 2 4-minute Tabatas either side of that 21-15-9. Now, with the air squats, what we're looking for is that real nice posture that we all had through the squat challenge, okay? So we're going to hit those air squats, nice mechanics. You can take the hands away from the body, make sure we're getting below parallel for that full 20 seconds. Now, in the rest, we want you to sit but stay active, okay? So here, we're switched on, the glutes are engaged, the chest is up, the core still engaged, all right? We don't want to rest here, just chilling. Okay, we are going to be out of breath, the legs are going to be burning, but we want to fight it and see if we can hang out here in a nice active position. All right, then into that 21-15-9. The hang squat clean, gold standard today is going to be the dumbbell. All right, if we've got a dumbbell, it's going to be single arm. If that's not, you can do single arm kettlebells as well. If that's not possible, don't sweat it. We can do barbells, sandbags, backpacks. Anything at all. If you want to just take it a two-handed clean, it's just going to be a little bit harder, so just watch your load on this, okay? Dumbbells, standard would be 22.5 for the guys, maybe 15 for the girls, or anything close to that, all right? Just have a play with it and see how it feels. But ideally, take that dumbbell. We need to bring it from the floor first, all right? So it starts between the feet. We're going to bring it up, a nice deadlift to the hip. Then what we're going to do is that dip, and we want to make sure we're catching in the squat, okay? So from here, catch in the squat, and then stand. That's one. Always return to the hip, drop in. Again, we're just going to cycle through that as much as we can. Remember to switch arms at some point. Load-wise, it should be unbroken, okay? You don't really want to break these up too much. Burpees are going to be over the object. They're going to be side on, so lateral burpees. You don't need to face it. But again, it's going to depend on your object. Maybe it depends on space as well. So 21, 15, 9, as fast as you can, and then jump back in to the next. Tabata, breath again. You think this is my job? Yeah, so 4-minute Tabata, 21, 15, 9 as fast as you can, and then back into that Tabata. Remember to count your squats. Record your time for the 21, 15, 9 if you can do that. It should be on a running clock anyway, so wherever you hit 4, count from there on. All right, guys, that is our Monday session. Lots of squats, big focus there on that movement. Should be a good start to our week. If we can help with anything in this workout, 100% reach out to us, we'll get back to you. If you need some adjustments for it, depending on where you currently are, cool. Good luck, get your numbers in the comments, and we'll see you tomorrow.